Could you talk about what is breathwork for people that don't know?
So breathwork is controlled breathing, basically, to put it very, very simply. If we had to think about breathing every moment of the day, could you imagine? We wouldn't last very long. You know, if we had to think about keeping our heart beating or our lunch digesting or, our liver cleansing out whatever if we had to think about any of that, we would have died a long time ago. So we
Mm.
have this amazing thing called our autonomic nervous system that just does it for us. But as I said before, the problem with your autonomic nervous system is it reacts to stressful things that aren't life threatening. And that's where things become problematic. And you have no control over that. All of these things, the sweaty palms, the irritability, you can't sit still, your heart's racing. You can't control that response. But the one thing you do have control of at any moment of your day is your breath. And it is your ticket to regulation and to overriding your stress response. So if you think about what happens to your breath when you're stressed, you tend to breathe very shallowly. And a natural breath involves an inhale with a pause and then an exhale and a pause. Those pauses get cut out. So we just breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. We tend to breathe very rapidly. Heart rate starts to increase. If we can do the complete opposite to that in the moment, we can come out of our stress response easily. So the counter to that would be slow breathing, especially on the exhale. That's what starts to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And it's just a wonderful calming way to bring you back to a state of feeling less overwhelmed. So breathwork is so, so powerful. And we use it to, like I said, calm that stress response and to allow people to really remind their bodies and their brains that they are safe and that, now is an excellent time to conceive and that there is nothing to be fearful of. So breathwork
Mm.
is so powerful. If you do one thing this week, go and do some breathwork, honestly. It's just
Yeah.
magic.